Hello, beautiful souls. It's Holly coming forward to talk more about energy and healings and how to work with our energy to receive our greatest and our highest good. And today I'd like to talk about our children. One of the questions that I was asked during my Reiki training was, where would they find me if I was at a family party? And I just kind of smiled because I always remember my mother. You know, I'm the youngest of four sisters, so I was always around a lot of children, including my own 2 daughters. But my mother said, if I need to find you, Holly, I look where the children are. And that's because children's energy is very light. It has a light vibration, whereas opposed to adults have a heavier vibration. We have a lot more responsibilities, a lot more, put upon us throughout our lifetime that weigh our energy down, especially if we don't learn how to do energy clearings. And children over time, they pick up on these insecurities. They're given all these boundaries and these rules, not to do this, not to do that, to be a big girl, be a big boy, don't cry. And they're also placed inside buildings, maybe schools, daycares, that, they're inside these 4 walls for a long period of time with a lack of outside air, outside energy. And this over a period of time becomes very overwhelming to them. They become more stressed. They have more breakdowns. They have more temper tantrums because children do not know how to cope with it, and they're not being taught. They're being taught everything other, but they're not being taught any kind of spirituality or how to work with, their energy and ways that can help them cope with their stress on their level. So today I'm going to come forth and I'm going to talk about ways to help children thrive by grounding their energy. Grounding is another form of earthing. It is known as earthing. It is connecting to the earth's energy. The earth offers so much vital nutrients. It has an electromagnetic field and it benefits our well-being. It helps cleanse, clear, and charge our energy. It helps reset, release, and recharge. So children, having techniques to help children ground will help them become more present and help them with their overall well-being and help them to be able to cope with stressors later in their life. So I'm going to offer some techniques that also are beneficial for adults to help us thrive, help them thrive, our children, by grounding their energy. So some of the ways I'd like to talk about is basically walking barefoot outside. How important it is to walk barefoot. I mean, years ago, that's what people did. They were walking barefoot, grounding to the earth, connecting to the earth, but at the same time receiving so much energy from the earth, so much vitamins and nutrients from the earth's energy, from our electromagnetic field. It is actually, it's such a beneficial way to do healings. Just going outside, like what feels better than on a beautiful summer day, walking through the grass, or walking along the beach, walking on a dirt road. There is so much benefits from our earth that give us so much healing, and it's through grounding. That is grounding. We are connecting to Earth's energy. We are receiving the benefits from Earth's energy, and we get it just by walking barefoot. Allow your children to take off their shoes, even young ones, take them outside and just allow them to absorb that earth energy. What it does, it brings them down into the present moment while offering all this beautiful nutrient energy, all this. It's just a beautiful healing modality just by earthing, by grounding, by walking barefoot. So allow your children to take advantage and take time out to go outside, run around, play, and walk barefoot. It will help them release stress. It will help them be present. It will help them connect to the earth's energy. And just that alone is doing so much healing without your child even realizing it. I always said, if you want to learn about life, follow a 5-year-old. Play with a 5-year-old. They will teach you. Children naturally earth. We as adults, when we get older and we take on all these responsibilities, we ourselves forget to do this. But it's so important to continue doing this for our children so they'll thrive, and it will help them become more balanced, more in harmony, and overall well-being. Another wonderful way for a child to ground is by climbing a tree, or an adult hug a tree, sit under a tree, you know, put a picnic under a tree. When you connect to a tree's energy, those roots from that tree reach deep down into the earth, absorbing all those nutrients from the energy from the earth, and just allowing that tree to stand tall and vibrant. And when children climb on these trees, play on these trees, under the trees, they're absorbing the earth's energy. And again, by just touching the energy of the tree, it helps alleviate stress. It helps bring you to the present moment. It helps bring forth healing from all the energies from the plant, all those beautiful roots that go deep, deep, deep down. It is so healing. So allow your child to climb a tree, sit under a tree, play under a tree, touch a tree. It really helps bring a sense of calm. It helps bring forth all those beautiful nutrient healing benefits, and it allows them to have joy. It allows them to be a child. So that's another wonderful way. And then another way is with water. It's another element of earth, water. And just by, like, when you give a child a bath, it just settles them. It makes them sleep peacefully. So by allowing children to bathe, you know, play in brooks and creeks, swim in the ocean, it is doing such a clearing. That water is offering so much energy that is healing, beneficial, and cleansing. Water is cleansing, clearing, and charging upon our energy field. So when you allow a child to, you know, take a bath before bed, they will sleep much better. To play outside in the water, they're actually doing a clearing on their energetic field, you know, releasing energies that are no longer serving them. Allowing them to splash around in a creek, they're receiving both the earth's energy from grounding, and they're also receiving the water element, and it's doing a clearing on their energy field. So water is another wonderful way to help clear your child's energy. Another wonderful way is let them get dirty. Let them play in the dirt. Let them help you garden. Plant some flowers, plant some trees. By them touching, physically touching the dirt, it is absorbing through their body into their energy. Again, all those wonderful, beautiful healing energies that are coming from the earth, the beneficial energies, all those nutrients, and they're actually absorbing it. They're touching it. They are grounding. They are becoming present. And it also gives them a greater respect for earth. Just watching them plant a flower and watching it bloom, like, that is so beneficial for a child. And it actually connects them to the earth's energy. And while it's connecting them, it's actually giving them a clearing. It's, you know, they're receiving all these beautiful nutrients. It's allowing them to become present, be in the present moment. It alleviates stress, allows better sleeping. So allow your children to just get dirty. You could always give them a bath after, and they receive double healing. So allow your children to play and get dirty. Another incredible way to work with your child to help them thrive and to help ground their energy is through breath work. I have done this with my grandson. He's a sensitive, and when he was younger, adult energy overwhelmed him. He did not know how to release it, and my daughter would be like, "Mom, you know, can you help me out?" And the first thing I would do is, "Come on, Billy, let's go outside." It's my grandson. And he would sit down, and all of a sudden, I'd breathe in and just blow it out. And he looked at me, and I told him, I said, "Give it a try." And he turned around and he breathed in, and then he released. And I was teaching him by working with his breath, just breathing in and blowing out. I told him, you're getting rid of all that funky energy. You know, he didn't realize how much healing that was, you know, coming to him. He became more present. From being overwhelmed, he found a sense of calm, and he was ready to go back in and face the energy of the adults. Children get overwhelmed, especially if they're sensitive children with adult energy, or, you know, just, again, stressors in life. But they don't know how to work with it. So what they do is they have a temper tantrum. And when you learn all these simple techniques to work with your child, to help to bring them back into balance and harmony by grounding, you're cleansing, clearing, and charging your child's energy at the same time. You're connecting them to the earth. You're teaching them spirituality, which is so healing. I wish that within the schools that they had a class on spirituality. So my future dream is to come forth and have online classes, like a school of spirituality just for children. Make it creative, fun, and inspiring, because our children, they are the future of our world. And by teaching them spirituality and connecting to the earth's healing energy, you're helping them how to cope with future stressors. And so this way they can thrive, they can receive their greatest, their highest good, while they're doing a clearing, a cleansing, and a charging on their energy. And you're allowing them to continue being children as long as possible. So I hope you find this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. It helps me to keep coming forth with more simple ways to work with our energy and our children's energy, so we can receive our greatest and highest good and overall well-being by connecting with the universe, the universal energy, and the benefits that it offers to us to allow us to receive all these beautiful healing benefits, so we can carry on at our greatest good. So I hope you enjoy this video. Like and subscribe, I'll appreciate that. And I'll keep coming forth. Have a good day.